Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be doing a review on both of these guys here from McFarlane. We have the Green Arrow and Nekron, Page Punchers DC Multiverse. First off, we'll take a look at the packaging. We're going to look at Nekron first. That's the front packaging there. Nekron at the bottom. Side packaging, side of the package, other side of the package, top window. Here's the bottom there. If you guys need the barcode, there he is. He is starting to sit on the shelves in Target. There's the end, the back actually. That's the one right there. There's that awesome art. All right, and we'll move him off to the side, and we're going to take a look at Green Arrow now. There's his front packaging, his side, the other side. There's the top there, McFarlane Toys. There's his barcode if you need it. And the back there, just the figure and the comic book he comes with. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of their package and take a closer look. Here we have both figures out of the box with their accessories laid out. We'll go ahead and look at the accessories first. So we'll put these guys off to the side. And we will look at the comic book for Green Arrow. So he has the card. The card just is the same picture as the comic book. It's taped on, stand, regular same black stand here, taped on as well. I like that they have the comic book inside the packaging, to keep it in good condition. Green Arrow also came with his quiver, his bow, and his arrows. Let's zoom in on this. A little bit of a plain look there on the bow. They could have done like a brown here, maybe colored the string black, but it is what it is. Same thing with the arrows here, at least painted these silver, but that is a lot of little fine detail to put in. And for the $20 or $25 price point, it's not too bad. Here's his quiver there. And what's awesome is his arrows fit in there. They can either stay loose, you just push them down a little bit more, and they fit snug and they don't fall out, which I am glad they did that. I will put that off to the side. We'll look at Nekron stuff now. Same thing, stand. Here is the art card, same thing as it's in the back of the packaging as well. And here we have Nekron's scythe. This thing is tall. Mine's a little warped, nothing a little hot water can't fix. And I feel like the staff here itself could have used a little bit of a wash on it, maybe, bring out the details of it, because it does have like little nicks there. Let's see, zoom in. Yeah, there it is. Little nicks showing the branches, some grooves in there, some texturing. And you have the lantern here, which is part of the scythe. So let's take a look at the figures now, and we will start with Green Arrow. Now for this guy, I feel like they did a good job with him. He has some good detail, good texture. Leave it to McFarlane. They always do a good job when it comes to texturing and details. That's why I collect the line. I feel like it does a great job. Lacks a little bit on the paint, but not every figure can be perfect, right? Or if there is a perfect figure out there, show them to me. But they do have good job, good detailing on the face here. Hat. The armor, we have different shades of green here for the Emerald Archer. Texturing on the pants as well. All the way down to laces. The back also have texturing. And this one here is for his quiver. Has a little peg there as well. It just goes right in. And we have the big boy here, Nekron. A lot of good detail on Nekron. And I do mean a lot. You can see all the bits here. All the fine little detail of the face, the heart, the chest being torn open, all the muscles, ligaments all in there, holding the heart, texturing. He has a long hoodie here. There's his spine. The skin has texturing on it as well. One thing that I really love is the wrist. The wrist, that normal little cut for the peg, looks like it's part of the texturing on the skin. So it's hidden very well. And he, even underneath, the legs are all textured, the boots. It just looks great. We're going to take a look at the articulation on Green Arrow. So for the head, he looks up about that much, looks down that much, full 360 on the head, and it tilts. We have some tilt action going on. T-pose for the shoulders, twist at the bicep here. Mine's a little tight, but it twists there. Double jointed elbows, reaches very well. At the waist, we have a twist. He leans forward about that much, back a little bit there. Oh, I forgot the wrist. The wrist, we have a slight little hinge there and a twist at the wrist with that nice texturing as well on the glove. For the legs, he does the full splits. Slight little twist at the thigh there. Double jointed knees that will reach all the way to his butt. And ankles have a twist. And it hinges downward about that much. Upward a little bit, not too much. And we have some toe articulation. Up next, we'll look at Nekron's articulation. So we'll go through this pretty quick. All McFarlane seems to have the same articulation. The head twists, tilt, looks up, looks down, but the collar does get in the way of him looking down, but it is a softer plastic. You could probably pop the head off and remove it, get more articulation going down. Shoulder comes up to 90 degrees. Double jointed elbow, good reach, bicep swivel there. The wrist twist and hinge. As for waist articulation, he does twist slightly. His coat gets in the way, or tunic, whatever you want to call it. As for the legs, he does not do the splits because of the coat getting in the way. You can move it and get a little bit more range there, but not too much. Kicks forward about 90 degrees. Can't kick back, just very slightly because of the coat again. Double jointed knees, gets really good range on there. Down towards the ankle, he has beautiful ankle articulation. Goes up about that much, goes down about that much. His swivel is very generous, or pivot, extremely generous. Toe articulation is there as well. And the joint on the ankle does have a ratcheting effect to support his weight. And I forgot to do the kick out for Green Arrow. So he also does the full 90. And he goes back a little better. So up next, we are going to take a look at them with other lines. Before we get into the other lines, let's just take a quick measurement of these figures here. We'll start with Green Arrow. He reaches to about 7 and let's just say 7.5, a little shy of 7.5 to the top of his hat. Nekron reaches to about 10 inches to the top of his head. Right, now we'll take a look at them with other lines. Here we are with fellow McFarlane 2-pack Superman and Devastator. and Masters of the Universe Skelegod and Mossman. Next up, we have him with the Retro Cardback Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Officer, Articulated Icons Ninja, and Lightning Collection White Ranger Ninja. And here we have him with the Marvel Legends Monster Venom, NECA Jungle Hunter Predator, the NECA Shadow Shredder, and the 2018 NECA Michael Myers. Here we have him with the SH Figure Arts Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku, the Dragon Stars Cooler, and the Model Kit Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku from Bandai. And here we have him with fellow Mega Figure Swamp Thing from McFarlane, the Storm Collectibles Darkseid, and the Diamond Select Toys Carnage. And just for fun, here we have Green Lantern and Nekron with his fellow Black Lantern recruits that we have in our collection so far. Final thoughts on the figures? I really like Nekron a lot. Good sculpt, good paint, good detail. He has good articulation as well. Even with the coat being in the way, he still moves around pretty well. And I feel like if you give him a cloth robe, he could play as the Grim Reaper in other lines as well. As for Green Lantern, I feel he lacks a little bit of detail on the paint, but that's just a little nitpick. I got him so he can join in on my Justice League that I have. I like Green Lantern a lot, but not as much as Nekron. So if you're walking down the store aisle, you see Nekron, pick him up. I feel like he's worth the price point that he's at. If you're not too much of a Green Lantern fan, wait till he goes on clearance. He's worth that pickup. I enjoy him. And quick question for you all. Who do you think would win if Nekron and Darkseid were to face off to each other? Put your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, enjoy the little things in life.